You did not say it was perfect. Excellent.
Excellent.
Prove it.
I don't know.
Open the stream.
You can't
Oh.
make me.
Wow, that's us on the stream.
Wow, it is.
It's like it's life could be a dream.
Life could be a stream.
Anyways. Last time on Draelith, Camp Biteback survived another day. But survival, Poppy realized, wasn't the same as strength. As she looked through the camp, one weakness stood out above all others. Not weapons, not numbers, not courage, but clothing. There were patched shirts, potato sacks, and scraps tied together with twine, and Poppy, she felt that needed to be rectified. So, with quiet magic and careful intent, she began with the orphans, shifting the colors, bringing warmth, identity, and a spark of life into the camp. It was a small change, but it was one that spread hope faster than a fire. And while Poppy was working, Clay brought something greater. From the wilds, he returned dragging the massive body of a Mirejaw stag, a creature of legend. Its meat could feed the camp for weeks, its hide could become armor, its antler, weapons, nothing would be wasted. Camp Biteback celebrated. A great feast was held, laughter returned, and Clay was given the first, juiciest cut, a hunter's honor, and for a moment, the camp remembered what it felt like to be alive instead of afraid. Then Mira spoke. She silenced the celebrations with news of loss, the passing of Sister Halloran Vale, the woman who had cared for the camp's children and refugees. With her gone, the camp felt the weight of what has been lost and the fear of what might come next. And before the night fully closed, Mira pressed a note into Clay's hand. Inside were instructions and a burden of trust. She was leaving 2 grave snitches, Knuckle and Wick, in Clay's care. Scouts, messengers, watchers, tools that can change the course of what came next. She warned him as well. Many eyes are on the camp, and she had been seen a bit too often. She was going to go into hiding with the feast behind them, and now their resolve renewed. Clay, Poppy, and Orvek chose not to rest on their comfort. They got up and decided they would hunt the Red Hood that very night. A Grimbrand lieutenant rumored to hold the knowledge of the Forge Master and Orvek's axe. Their first step, meet one of Orvek's disciples, an orphan he once helped, now an informant moving quietly through enemy lines. On the road, they were ambushed by a Grimbrand patrol. That patrol never stood a chance. Fang, Talon, and Orvek tore through them with brutal efficiency. And among the dead, Clay uncovered something rare, a coded message, and by sheer luck, the cipher needed to read it. That night, they camped. Words were said, feelings were bruised, and Poppy hurt Orvek maybe more than she meant to. And the road forward grew heavier. At dawn, they reached the edge of the river, where a ruined neighborhood stood, abandoned on the outskirts of Hollowford. And there, among the broken stone and drowned memories, they met the informant. Orvek's disciple confirmed the truth. The Red Hood is real. He does have information about the Forge Master. And before vanishing, he left Orvek a coded note listing his findings. And now you stand in the ruins. The river slowly moves beside you. Hollowford waits across the river. The Red Hood is somewhere ahead, moving, working, hunting. And whatever he knows may be the key to stopping the Forge Master. What are you two doing?
Well, I think the first thing we should probably do, while we have a moment to gather our wits here, that message that needed a cipher, and the cipher that I have in my inventory. Do we have the message with us?
You put that message and the cipher in your box, if I remember correctly.
Ah, yes, you are correct. God, you're so
Sucks that
smart.
you kind of know how to open.
Let's see here. I only have the cipher in my box.
It should have the note as well. You may have just forgotten to add it.
Well, okay, then I will add that now.
I stole it. Haha.
Indeed.
Because you first found the coded note, and then you rolled a critical to look further. And then from
It was
there,
just
you
on
found
back
the
of same
cipher.
paper. Go through all the effort of making a code, and for what?
Luckily, you found
Alrighty.
maybe one of the spies who hadn't remembered the cipher, so he wrote it on a little piece of paper and kept it on him so he could kind of remember and decode it on the fly.
It's like writing your computer password and leaving it on your desk.
And if you remember correctly, when we last left off, Orvek's informant let him know the Red Hood is using his axe. So at this point, you guys see as Orvek kind of grumbles off and sits next to this like crumpled building off to the side as he starts working on decoding this message his informant left for him.
Hey, Poppy, I want you to try something for me.
Hi, Captain.
That thing you were doing yesterday, trying to connect with the spirits of the forest. See if they see if they have anything to say this morning, as opposed to yesterday. I need to have a word with Orvek.
Yeah, okay. I'd never put my shoes back on, so one
Yeah.
could say I've been communing the whole time.
More like you've been getting dirty feet, but this time really focus on it.
Yes, Chief.
Thank you. Clay is going to wander and sit next to Orvek and pull out those notes that he has. The cipher and the coded message.
You would have to use a downtime action to fully decode the message.
Well, that's okay. It really just gives me something to sit down next to him and talk to him about.
Okay.
Either of these two things look familiar to you, Orvek?
He kind of gives you a sideways glance and then focuses back on his paper. I'm not too sure. It looks like paper. Where'd you get it?
You ever seen Mira working on anything like this?
He folds up the note he was looking over and gives you his attention more fully. To be honest with you, I don't know much of what Mira works on, but I do recognize this. Yes, this is a note from the Grimbrand. A high-level one at that.
You think so?
Is my guess. I used to work for them for a time, you know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I saw a few of these passing around. That's kind of where I recognize it. More of the hoity-toity types carry them. Granted, I was a worker to them, so who knows where I placed.
Well, makes me wonder who's going to be sorry that they're not receiving their message.
Good.
I'm thinking I might take advantage of a gift that Mira left me. Because she should probably see these. Then Clay is going to call out to Knuckle.
How do you call out the Knuckle?
Well, let me tell you.
Let me read the description.
He farts really hard.
Wow.
I'm reading the note that Mira gave me.
What does he respond to?
I know his name is Knuckle. Ah, man. I just
Maybe
don't
try
remember.
calling out his name.
That's what I just said I did.
I didn't hear you say it. I heard you say
You
I'm gonna
must
try
not have heard me.
I heard I'm gonna try to call for Knuckle. I didn't hear you call for Knuckle. Knuckle certainly didn't hear you call for Knuckle.
Ow, I tripped and bruised my knuckle.
Nothing seems to happen after Poppy says that.
Clay puts a hand to his mouth and says, "Ow, I tripped and seemed to bruise my knuckle."
Are you copying me?
A few moments later, Clay, you see some movement in the fog before you see Knuckle break the fog line and come up to you, and you can see he kind of sits back onto his back paws and bring his little paws up, and you can see he kind of lifts his arm a little bit, and beneath him you see that there's a ribbon of some sort tied around his waist.
Hey, buddy. Good to see you again. I know it's only been a couple hours. All right. Clay is going to bend down and tie the cipher note and the Grimbrand coded note to Knuckle.
Alrighty. You can see he kind of moves it to where his stomach is, and you can see him sort of fashion it on his body in a comfortable place. Wherever you put it on him, he didn't like it. And he fixes it, and then he looks back up at you and kind of tilts his head to the side and then tilts it back to the other side.
Mira Dove Song.
You see as he gets down on forward paws and he turns around and looks back at you and tilts his head.
Go get him.
Scurries off into the fog.
Ew.
It's hard to say how smart those things are.
I have one of my own. I let my disciple hold on to him.
I'm
If
sure
he
that'll
ever
be
needs
helpful in the future.
if he needs to pass me notes, that's typically how I get him. Knuckles a cute name.
Well, it is not the name that I picked for him, but honestly, probably better than anything I would have thought of.
Mine is Or. So
Clay has flashbacks to the rabbit he named Cole.
I know he's probably not the greatest naming sense.
Hey, you know what, Orvek? There's nothing wrong with that name. That name is great, and anyone that says otherwise is wrong and doesn't understand your relationship.
Thank you. I think I finished deciphering this at this point. What he didn't say, but he left here for us. Red Hood is gonna be inside of Hollowford for a little bit before he makes his way to the Scarred Forest, so I think we need to come up with something. What are you guys thinking?
Does he have a path that he tends to travel whenever he enters the forest?
Doesn't look like there's anything like that in his note. My disciple typically stays in Hollowford. If you wander too far, he would have gotten caught, so we don't know that much. Poppy, what are you doing during all of this? What happened?
I'm communing.
Are you like holding your rope totem?
Yeah.
You
if it ain't
feel
broke.
it is still pulling you towards the swamp.
I'll just start walking.
As you and Orvek are talking, you kind of just say, Poppy, start walking in that direction.
Oh, I guess she's got a bite.
Do we just follow her?
Yes, but before we do, did your informant happen to say how long Red Hood would be in Hollowford?
He said a day or two. At most 4.
So we've got some time.
He always has to make a report on the same day, and with travel time, he has to leave within 4 days. We want to catch him on his way to make that report before he crosses the specific patrol lines of the Grimbrand in the Scarred Forest. Figure out what we need and get my axe. We need that.
The easiest way to get a hold of him is to figure out his route. Once we figure out his route, we can set up an ambush.
We need someone who's close to... She's getting a little far away at this point. Are you sure we shouldn't start following her now?
Yeah, come on. Okay. But we should stay at a distance.
Oh. Well, we have to stay at least within 15 feet. The morning fog is a little thick.
And I'm crop dusting the whole time.
That's why I wanted to stay back.
So at this point, you guys are moving along this river line, and you are at this point to the point where you're entering the plains area. You can start to see the high palisades of Hollowford above the cliffs that kind of loom over where these two rivers intersect.
Clay's gonna scan the far side riverbank for any eyes that might not be welcome.
You notice there are kind of broken down, ramshackle tent cities. It looks like there used to be some sort of refugee group on the bank that has long moved on, and no one has been out there to clean it up. Go ahead and make an instinct check to try to notice if anyone is watching this bank from the other side.
Absolutely. Don't mind if I do. First roll. Oh, that's dog shit.
But there's hope.
8 with hope?
You're not really sure. You think you're pretty good. You don't really see anyone out there. It is pretty early in the morning, and none of those tents look currently lived in.
That makes me uneasy. Keep your eyes peeled, Orvek.
My eyes are closed.
I know they are.
At this point, Poppy, it is sort of leading you into the river.
How much of a bank is there? If I step in, am I going all the way?
On this side, yes. I mean, no. There is more of a like rocky beach.
I'll go up to my knees at least.
All right. It's essentially taking you on the shortest path to the swamp.
Hmm. How strange.
I open my eyes and turn around.
Right. Make your way back onto
I
the
could keep going.
bank.
No, we need to stay away from the city for now.
Hmm.
Maybe we should follow
go
the bank
under.
south.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. South.
Once we get closer to the swamp, you can try and commune some more.
Which way is south? Can you see the sun?
It's foggy. It's not dark out.
This fog is messing with my eyes.
Your
I have
weird
astigmatism.
Eyes. Poppy, what do your weird eyes see?
Jack.
Who's Jack? Okay. Clay is going to lead the party down the southern border of the bank.
Where are you guys stopping at?
Well, probably once we can safely cross over to the swamp area.
Okay. There is
Which will
that
be never.
Rope that you remember Marv had tied off down at this area.
Lovely.
Orvek, is there anything better than a rope to get across?
I mean, we don't really have any boats. I'm sorry, Poppy.
I forgive you. Because we're allies.
Thank you.
And you can go first.
No.
Because we're allies.
No, that looks very cold. That looks very cold. I don't think so.
I can go first.
All right. I agree. He goes first.
Him going first isn't going to make it warmer. Unless. Clay, don't do it.
Don't do it, Clay. Clay,
I'm going to do it.
I will hit you with my warhammer.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not going to do it. But I will go first.
We'll be your cheerleaders.
Alrighty.
After he
Clay
goes a little
starts-
bit, Orvek follows after him.
Oh, Poppy, do you feel confident using the rope to get across?
Not until I see you both get the entire way over.
Okay, then.
You guys combined are like 600 pounds.
You know,
That was a bit rude.
It's not rude. It's a fact.
As you guys are all having this conversation, I would like Clay, you to make a strength save.
Save.
Ooh, Orvek passes with flying colors. As you are distracted in this conversation, you feel the current sort of pull
Oh,
you.
shit.
And
13 with fear.
You sort of sink down all the way to your elbows before Orvek kind of like grabs your jacket and lifts you up a little bit, and you regain your grasp. Oh, be careful there, buddy.
Thank you, Orvek.
You are now
Oh, that is cold.
wet and cold and uncomfortable. But
Oh, shit.
The two of you are able to make it to the other side.
Huzzah. Whenever Clay lands, he shakes himself out like a dog.
All right.
All right, come on.
I don't like my chances.
You don't want to levitate yourself over like you did last time?
Well, I thought about it, but now you're really far away, and if it goes wrong, you can't catch me. Maybe I'll just swim.
I strongly advise against that idea.
Okay.
Come on, Poppy.
Here.
Just use the rope and get across.
Here I go.
Poppy, you notice this part of the river is much more frigid than the other part of the river. But you're able to hold yourself through your uncomfort. No one was distracting you, and you're able to make it across.
I hate it. Oh, I hate it.
Yeah, me too.
Y'all did well.
Thanks for the save, buddy.
You're welcome.
Come on, let's keep moving.
Alrighty.
Poppy, lead the way.
I actually feel a bit
Okay.
better after that. I bit woken up, all right. Like no longer in my little slump. I can see the
Nothing
other
like a
side
freezing
here.
bath in the morning.
That's what
I'm
I'm
gonna
saying.
throw up.
Oh, buddy, you got a bit more wet than the rest of us. Sorry, I didn't bring a torch.
Well, I would light a fire, but
I'm gonna throw the bear chute over my shoulders like a blanket.
Absolutely, as the three of you are now walking into the swamp.
okay, Clay, hold all my wet stuff. Take my cloak and my other cloak and my... No, that's all I'm willing to give.
Okay, then.
Okay, take my bag too. I'm trying to focus.
Goodness. All right.
That's like 50% of my body weight that you have in your hands.
Oh my goodness. I mean, if I wasn't encumbered, because I'm pretty sure we're not keeping track of encumberment, I'm pretty sure with all that, I might be encumbered.
You're definitely uncomfortable and wet and holding wet things. This is not your morning, Clay.
No, it's really not.
Go ahead and mark a stress for me, Clay.
Don't mind if I do.
I still have those booty shorts from that guy I killed. Everyone turn around, I'm changing.
Just fucking hurry up, please.
Give me my bag. It's got my booty shorts.
Oh my gosh. Clay throws the bag at... No.
No! Into the river.
All right. Poppy,
Ooh, my
as you're
daisy
changing, Clay and Poppy, I would like the both of you to make instinct checks.
Oh my gosh, don't do this to me.
Are you
My
actually
cheeks
about to
are
get
out.
caught with your pants down? Motherfucker. Oh my gosh, I'm rolling like dog shit.
Clay, you're just focused on not peeking. Poppy, as you're turned around and as you're bent over to pull the booty shorts up, you get the feeling of eyes on you for a second. Then it goes away.
Oi!
You perv!
Who's peeking? Tell me.
You think someone's
Orvek?
watching us?
I'm not doing anything.
Clay?
I feel pretty confident that Clay and Orvek both are not watching this.
Well, I'm going to finish pulling up my pants. And then I'm going to run in the direction that I was feeling to go.
It's just like deep into the swamp. Are you like pulling out your moss totem? Your moss rope totem?
No.
Okay.
I'm going the way I remember it going.
Okay. Yeah, it's just taking you into the center of the swamp. It's just feeling like you need to go in the swamp.
I run in foolhardily.
All right. You guys are just following Poppy as she starts navigating her. Whoa. This is a big swamp. We're going to be here, just here for a while.
We made it.
As
6 days.
Pretty much. You guys are navigating through this swamp. Clay, I would like you to make an instinct check for me. As you're just keeping your eyes out and such.
I'm still fucking freezing. No. Damn it.
Brother, it's cold outside.
You see a shadow from like out of your peripheral cross over a couple of trees.
Orvek, eyes up. And Clay will point out where he saw the shadow.
You guys look over. There's nothing.
Something was moving.
I don't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to go? Poppy, slow down. Do you want me to go inspect it?
I'm not slowing down.
Slow. We gotta go, Clay. She's just going.
I know she is. We need to follow her. Just keep your warhammer at the ready.
All right. What are you doing, Poppy?
You ever seen Tarzan?
Mm-hmm.
I'm leaping from root to root, swinging across vines.
Go ahead and make an agility check to try to jump up, grab a vine, and try to swing on it.
That's good. Glad I said it, because my agility is -1.
Poppy, slow
Here
down.
we go.
I'm carrying a lot of stuff.
Hey, my magic number. F you.
Alrighty. So you go up, you grab this vine, and you like jump off this large root to try to get yourself some air to swing and grab this other vine, and your hand just slinks and you like sink into the water a little bit. You don't fall, but it was just not successful. And at this point, where is that rope totem?
In the bag.
That Clay's holding.
Yeah.
Did you just IED me? Clay
I left him with the handbag
explodes.
for real. Is any of this looking familiar at all?
Not really. The entire scarred forest has been completely transmogrified from the time you guys left. None of this looks familiar.
Clay, gimme.
Give you what?
Egg.
Oh, okay. Here. You
no,
could just
you dropped
carry
it.
it
My
now.
spaghetti. Oh, my spaghetti. My meatball. No. Yeah, it's fine. I think it technically weighs nothing. Does it weigh nothing? Let me look in my bag.
I'm pretty sure we're not keeping track of any weight.
I'll take your brain to a pocket dimension. I'm bringing out the totem and reconnecting with it, because now I don't know where we are.
As you bring out the totem, you notice that umbral coating, it's gone.
Oi.
And Poppy, as your fingers close around this moss rope doll, the world feels heavier. Not hostile, not violent, but attentive. You start to feel as the damp swamp air around you thickens. The scent of rot and wet earth sharpens, crawling into your lungs. When you draw on your magic and you let it flow into the totem, the moss doesn't just glow, it stirs. The fibers on the doll tighten in your grip like a slow breath being taken. The ground beneath your feet softens, and at first it feels like mud after rain, slick, unstable. But then the earth begins to sink. You start to see as grass and roots are folding inward, dissolving into a thick, spongy moss that spreads outward in a widening circle or beneath all three of you. The ground is no longer ground, it's alive. I would like all of you to now make strength, agility, whatever checks you can imagine to get out of this, as the ground beneath you has turned into some sort of moss quicksand.
Oh, how lovely.
Dang.
Orvek fails.
Mm.
Clay fails.
Oh, shit.
Here we go.
Poppy fails. No matter
TPK.
no matter how all three of you try to move, the moss gives way beneath you, swallowing boots, ankles, knees. Vines slide up your legs with lazy patience, not restraining, but you feel them just guiding you. The swamp, it feels like it's swallowing you, but it doesn't rush. It doesn't need to.
Poppy, is this some kind of magic?
Brother, what was your first clue?
I don't know.
Okay, let me do something. I give up.
All right.
What? Would Clay know that whenever you're actually in quicksand, you're not really supposed to, like, thrash around?
Who knows? This isn't quicksand.
Well, it's the closest thing that he might have experience with.
I wouldn't imagine Clay has a lot of experience with quicksand. You wouldn't
I
have been
also
in a
wouldn't
lot
imagine
of
that.
deserty climates.
No. You're probably right. Well, Clay panics.
Alrighty. Orvek's right there behind you, man. And each step sinks deeper than the last. Every struggle only presses you further down as the moss has now risen to your waist, your chest. Cold, wet, heavy, with the weight of centuries of decay. At this point, the air hums low, like something old waking up. You start to feel as water seeps upward, black and opaque, until the surface of the swamp closes over your shoulders. Sound dulls, light fractures, and then the moss releases. You are all pulled down all at once. Not drowning, not falling, but you're like drawn through as if the swamp itself has opened its mouth and swallowed you whole. For a heartbeat, there is nothing but darkness, pressure, and the sensation of being carried through roots and soil. Then you are spit out onto solid ground, wet stone, twisted roots, You start to see in the corner a shallow pool reflecting dim white and green light above you. You see these massive mangrove-like trunks coiling inward, forming a natural hollow. This grotto was grown, not built. You see bioluminescent moss clings to every surface, pulsing faintly like a slow heartbeat.
Okay. I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while.
Before you do anything, at this point, you guys hear as a voice speaks. Not loud, not sharp, but it's close, as if it was always standing right behind you. Still tugging on my roots, little sprouts. And that's where we'll take a break.
Well, we found her.
Dude, that could be anyone.
No.
We don't really know. There aren't any indications.
Honestly, at this point, she could have become anyone.
Oof.
Okay. Well, yeah, no. I'm glad we're alive, but I'm not feeling any better.
It's good to be back.
Well, if you need a drink or need to go pee, I suggest you go do that now.
I've never had a drink or pee in my life.
It was fun, guys. Wasn't it fun being eaten by the swamp?
Yeah.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Fucking stressing my ass out. I was just like, okay, I guess I need to start thinking up a new character now.
We're
That's the
dead.
end.
I guess I'm taking over Marv.
We will avenge them.
Marvin Mira, the new main character.
The new main. What a fucking way to go. Died by quick swamp.
Slow swamp, even.
Indeed. The entire time, Clay was just thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna die cold. This sucks.
Was the black water at least warm?
No.
Damn it, I forgot to add the character.
Orvek?
The Moss Mother.
Never touch the moss. Ah! I'm so hype.
Poppy's gonna pull a scene straight out of How to Train Your Dragon 2 and like grab Jinya by the face and be like, "You're as beautiful as the day I lost you."
Why are all the tokens broken? How do I change their size?
Are you pulling them out in the map?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, just set her down and I can do it.
No, you can't see this token.
Oh, okay.
No.
Right click on a token, the settings wheel, pop into the appearance tab, scroll down about halfway, I think. No, it's not halfway. It's the scale ratio. It's like right.
I just
Okay.
needed to fix it to
probably-
cover. I forgot my token pictures are really small, not the tokens themselves.
Hmm.
beautiful. Oh, I can't wait till y'all meet her. You guys need to be faithful to, once again, do not zoom out, especially on this one, because if you zoom out, you'll leave the roof.
Okay.
And I don't want you to break the roof.
I know what you're talking about.
Can't relate.
All right, I will be back. We will begin again in 3 minutes, beautiful people.
Sweet.
Start the clock. I'm getting ready for my thing after this as I'm doing this.
Have I been muted this whole time?
Probably.
Yeah, no, I've just been talking to myself.
How was it?
Not fun. Because I thought you could hear me.
You silly goose.
I am silly, Billy and Jay.
Nope. Flip it.
No.
Oh, but what will I wear?
What kind of event are you preparing for?
2 museums, food, and then probably thrifting. A lot of
Sounds
walking
like-
outside in the freezing.
Oh, it's cold?
It's so cold and windy.
I feel like for some reason I've seen you in a leather jacket before.
Yeah, I could do that.
Wear
I just
a,
got some leather boots to match.
Just make sure that you wear a decent underlayer, because leather by itself isn't all that warm.
Black
It'll be-
turtleneck, brown sweater, black leather, brown and black skirt, black leather boots.
You sure you want to pull a skirt on a cold day like this?
It's a long skirt. It's actually way better because the wind blows on your pants and that's right on your leg, but the skirt makes a barrier.
I guess I could see that. Okay.
Success.
For some reason, I thought you had a black leather jacket, and I thought you looked good in it one day.
I do indeed. I have 3, but I only brought 1. I could double up on skirts.
Double skirt.
Oh,
The cold room kind of looks like a penis.
you're right. That took me so long to do that part.
It looks like a wiener.
Why is he always coughing?
Because I smoke weed.
Grandma, because I'm smoking weed.
Alrighty, is everybody
You might have
ready to go?
Do you want to steal a cracker or no? Do you want to see Mama Moss or no? Okay, wait, let me lock in.
Why was that funny?
Yeah, I laughed too hard.
Yeah, that was
because I made a reference and I'm a funny guy.
Anyways. Sorry. There's a lot of pew 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 songs.
Oh.
Alrighty. Where were we? Yes.
You might need to pull us into the scene.
Oh, yep. Please, never mind. I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
It is in navigation now. I don't know how to pull you guys all in. Maybe if I activate this one. And then
Yeah.
I go back to more scenes. And then we activate this one. Hello, everybody.
Whoa,
I'm not looking.
looking. We're all the way up in the top left corner.
Oh.
Suck us in.
Can you give us a shift ping?
Oh, yes.
There we go.
Yay.
Perfect. All right. Yep, we're here.
Orvik, you're so ugly. I didn't say that out loud.
Alrighty.
Orvik cries.
From the shadows, something shifts. A hunched silhouette wrapped in moss, bark, bone. You see hanging charms. Her skin now is dark and earthen, cracked like dried mud and veined with these glowing green veins beneath. You see there's this twig crown in her hair, not put together. There's just twigs all in her hair in the shape of a crown on her head. You see as there are these small spirit-like lights that drift lazily around her like fireflies. Her eyes, they settle on you, Poppy, and they soften. I felt you pulling for so long, tugging and tugging like you used to. I wondered how long it would take before you stopped pretending you didn't miss me. And at this point, she starts to step closer to all of you, and you can see her as the roots at her feet curl and part willingly for her. I've been keeping an eye on you since you returned. You've grown sharp, child, loud and dangerous. And you start to see a crooked smile starts to pull at her face. I really like that. She flicks her eyes over to Clay and Orvik and then back to you. You brought friends into my swamp. Brave or foolish? Hard to tell. Then back to you, but in a more warm, unmistakably proud, maybe a little possessive. But you came back. Come then. Tell me what broke you this time, and what you want me to break in return.
I go up and I give her a hug.
She hugs you right back. She is a little damp, but so are you.
I did miss you, Mama.
Oh, no.
And apparently, so did a lot of other people Our whole camp is talking about you.
Me? What do they need to talk about me for down here in my grove? Nothing can touch us here. Here we are safe.
Up on the surface, your absence is definitely noticed.
Orvek, is there anything you want to say?
You are back, it seems. I let you stay a while. I figured as much. Thank you for that. So, Poppy, what kept you? Where have you been?
So let me tell you, there was this whole situation and we got warped to another reality where there were bunny people and they were being oppressed by other people that were trying to breed them to eat them. And that was messed up because the bunnies are sentient. So they sent us on this whole quest to try to stop that. And I succeeded with the power of myself and Clay and the bunny army because it turns out a personal family member of mine was also there, led them, and now they have a connection with him. And now I'm trying to find him, but it's being held up by the fact that everything else is going wrong, especially in this town. And so you know a little bit about portals. I have been through a portal, so has Clay. So now we're trying to deal with this situation so that we can wrap everything else up so I can find him. And I got pants.
You know, I always say to myself, curiosity isn't the sin. It's impatience, and I must learn the difference. Okay. I'll be honest with you, Poppy. It will take me a bit to digest that. But I am so glad to see you.
Glad to be back.
You don't waste motion in the swamp like that.
I'm liking the swamp more and more. Orvek, you should make your request.
Boss mother, he waits a little bit, watches her reaction. She doesn't really do anything. We're looking for someone. Have you noticed Grimbrand entering your swamp? Yes, from time to time. They know not to venture too deep. Do you know what entrances they tend to take? There are roads, so to speak. Places where the spirits are twisted and angry that I don't force the swamp to take over. I let it naturally build. The edges, sometimes they venture too deeply. I can feel it when they come in.
Ew.
Yes, disgusting indeed. Like rats crawling into your own home.
Well, just call us the exterminators. Because we're going after him.
Yes. The swamp is stability through decay. I've redirected the spiritual flow and flooded old runoff paths. I let rot replace the scar.
You're a frightening old woman sometimes.
I will be frightening if it keeps them safe.
And that's exactly what I love about you.
At this point, Clay, you have noticed as there is like an entire swarm of fireflies, likely, that you don't see any bugs, but just these small floating lights just around Poppy and Mama Moss as they're talking.
If I wasn't so creeped out, this might be beautiful.
Two grotesque women catting amongst the bugs.
No, it wouldn't be beautiful anyway.
Well, here's the tea. Pulls out the death tea.
You already drank it. It isn't there anymore.
Dang it. So here's the deal. Orvek's got this guy. He's got something of Orvek's. We're trying to kill him. Win-win. Orvek gets the thing he wants. We get to kill a guy that's in a bad position. Are you in?
I need to be here. Poppy. And she takes your hands. You were gone for so long. I waited for you. You were supposed to bring me the spirits.
Yeah, I will. I already have a guilt complex. I'm gonna do it.
There was something that happened, Poppy. I'm not who I was, as you can see. Parts of me have changed.
That's just how life is.
I studied
None of us stay the same.
corruption. I studied flux. It was a bit of my obsession, my experiments. The Grimbran discovered the Luna Fluffs, realized they could force them to become living weapons. And they were doing that with one of the elders. I tried to contain it, but I couldn't. And I died.
Oh.
But this swamp and its spirits, they've saved me. I've learned the difference between understanding something and breaking it. I can sense disturbances now. I can interpret the emotional pressure from the spirits. I can feel it when something enters the swamp. I can help. But I can't leave. This is my home now. The ants made it for me. Come, let's walk around.
Okay.
Clay, as you're kind of just sitting there hanging out, you sort of notice over here this shelf has like this wooden structure of like ribs. Looks like wooden ribs.
Gross.
And as you guys start moving along, you can zoom out a little bit. You start to notice these large, lifeless wooden corpses strung out all amongst this cave that you haven't really noticed until now.
Hmm.
And you guys are
my.
free to explore, talk to whoever you wish. Orvek's likely to stay in here.
Hmm. Well,
It got heavy.
this is strange. Do these look reminiscent of the treants that came to our aid the first time we were in the forest?
They do.
Maybe they're sleeping.
Moss Mother,
Yes, Clay.
what happened to these ones?
They gave their life to give me this place. Everything you see is a piece of them. And if you scroll out and leave the roof, you can now see the entire roof of whatever you are made in seems to be completely composed of these
Whoa. Holy shit.
and Sylvan warriors, creature things.
Oh,
Creepy.
Yeah, it's a little creepy, but it provides shelter from peering eyes. I cannot be found in here by any means. I am hidden completely.
Do any more treants still live?
Yes, many.
I suppose that's good.
man, I really hate to pry, Mama, but this is a lot. Tit for tat, I suppose. I also gave you a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, you did, dear, but that's okay. That's what I'm here for. I can handle a lot. What do you want to know?
I don't know if I want to know anything, but I do. An interesting contradiction.
Aren't those just beautiful? The Luna Fluffs themselves, the walking embodiment of said contradiction. The one you yourself spoke of. Aren't contradictions just wonderful?
I'm sorry I wasn't able to bring you one just yet.
That's okay. That's okay. Sometimes they come down to visit me. I defend them
You've
now.
seen them?
Yes, yes. I've seen them. I've spoke with them. I felt them. They are...
What did they have to say?
Well, they aren't tools. They aren't weapons. And they aren't expendable. They are natural spiritual filters. Living stabilizers between Flux and Umbra. vulnerable and gentle by nature. The Grimbrand, they overfed them this Umbra. They stripped them of their rest cycles and used them as delayed explosives.
That's at least half of the reason these guys need to go down.
They've used these improvised explosives on us on more than one occasion.
I can't think of anyone who hasn't been harmed by these people, by this organization that we still don't know that much about.
We do know that the world would be better off without them. And we happen to have a rather dedicated group to fight them back.
You said this was your home. I would never ask you to leave your home. But if there's anything that you can give, advice, something physical, something magical,
Well,
we can help expand your home.
the one you wanted me to find. If he enters the swamp, I'll feel it. He has to. I have claimed most of the river. Water is needed for growth, for decay. If you want him, make the road unsafe. Then he'll choose the swamp or die trying not to. But if he reaches the scarred forest, I've seen the Grimbrand patrol lines. It won't be long before you lose him.
So what you're saying is, once he enters the swamp, you can feel it. We need to cut off his exit and drive him deeper inward?
I'm not sure. That is just my advice to you. I can't say whether or not what plans you can make. All I can really say is I can let you know when he's coming.
Well, I feel confident that with your warning and your guidance, we can eradicate this infestation for you.
He likes you.
I will warn you, though. The spirits along the edges of the scarred forest, I've mentioned it once before, they are angry. So very angry.
Believe me, I have no intention of tangling with any spirits. Should we encounter one? Clay looks over at Poppy. I think our best bet is probably just to run.
Maybe.
Moss Mother, you were studying the Luna Fluffs, and their
No,
core function.
I no longer study. I simply commune with the Lunafluffs, and they tell me about them now.
Yes. I'm glad you don't study them anymore. If I'm speaking my heart's truth. But as I'm sure you know, the forest has grown weak and sick. And angry. Have they taken something important?
They've taken practically anything of import that there was.
Is there any chance that what's been stolen could be returned?
What is dead can't return. Not fully, anyways. I myself have proof of that.
If the right seeds are sown, would you help them grow?
Growth happens on its own.
Very well. We appreciate your help.
You can rest here. Spend some time. When I feel a disturbance, I can send you the way you came. Close by. You can prepare something. You won't have much time, but you have a few minutes to prepare before you'd likely run into him on his route. They don't stay in my swamp long. Spend the next few days. Come up with a plan. Allow me to rekindle my relationship with my disciple.
I won't stop you.
Don't even have any tea.
She might be able to teach you how to make some. Who knows?
Looks at the ants.
There's much more to my cave here than just this. I myself can't travel too far outside it, but occasionally I have the spirits bring me things from outside. You are free to wander, explore, enjoy. And we will be essentially taking 2 days worth of downtime actions and rest.
Mm-hmm.
As we are essentially time skipping. So what would you guys like to do within these 2 days? How would you like to spend your next 2 days?
Well, at least for one day, I would like to bathe.
Okay.
Get my corruption down.
How long is this bath?
There is a clean pond outside of this int cave here.
Cool.
You can go out and easily clean yourself in.
Any chance I could go hunting again?
The cave is fairly composed. This area there, you guys are underground essentially.
Right. I mean,
You could hunt for shroomies.
You could maybe fish.
I could do some fishing. I think Orvek and I will probably just spend most of these days fishing. I really don't have a whole lot to prepare.
Okay. You'll be able to use your Cirrus pipe twice if you would like to ask yourself 2 questions.
I might be lucky to come up with one, but if I do come up with one, I'll let you know.
Alrighty. And for now, while you're worrying about that, what are you doing, Bobby?
2 whole days. I could watch the Lord of the Rings extended edition all the way through 4 times. But there's not a TV in here. Okay, here's what I need. I need Mama Moss to expound upon this totem.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out how to get Clay out, but
I am also looking.
I
Here it
Get
is.
out of here.
I
No, it's
couldn't.
not.
Alrighty. So you are asking her about the totem, essentially?
And something else, but I'll bring it up in a minute.
So you're just coming up to Mama Moss and sparking up a conversation with her? Yeah. You guys can easily do that. Hello, Clay.
Goodbye.
Hello, dear. How are you?
Ooh, what a question.
Well, you look quite the same as I saw you last. I know me myself. I've changed in many ways, but
Yeah,
you seem as if you haven't even aged a day.
I forgot to tell you the most important part. That bunny place. Time moves differently. So for us, we were only gone for what? A day?
I think maybe 12 hours in total.
So, do you think...
Clay, shut up.
Do you think that is a staple for all of these portals your brother goes to? Does he go through the same portals, so to speak?
I don't know. I haven't heard from him since I've come back.
Oh. Have you tried reaching out to him? I have learned a ritual that helps commune with lost spirits. Maybe it can help you focus, help you reach him. We can try it together.
I should, but it's been so long for him.
Don't
I'm
be
worried.
afraid.
How can I not be afraid?
That is fair. But fear isn't the problem. Momentum is. All you have to do is know when to stop yourself. If you can do that, you can have the freedom to act.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Okay. I'm ready.
Alrighty, so you two make your way to this corner over here where the lights are, and she creates this ritual on the ground. You can see as she organizes these different mushrooms and twigs and roots and different things, and you can see as she starts a fire and begins to put a sort of bark and these different, what looks like these bluish purplish petals that she sinks in there, and she mixes it together before it starts bubbling and pours it into a cup and hands it to you. Now, Sit down. Cross your legs like a flower. Turn them into petals, dear.
Whoa, Poppy, you gotta see this catfish I just caught. It's weird.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Now,
I'm in the zone.
close your eyes. Focus and imagine Briar, your brother, where he is, who he was, and what you want to speak to him as you drink it. And imagine yourself sleeping.
Orvek just caught a boot.
I'm in the zone.
So
I
what are you
want
doing?
him to know that I'm projecting my thoughts and saying, haven't given up. I'm on your trail. It feels like I'm getting closer, but that you're getting farther. And I'm gonna pull out the doll
Okay.
that I got from Brenna.
So you're holding the doll in your left hand, and your fingers find the earring without thinking, and it's cool against your skin at first. Metal, familiar, grounding. But the longer you hold it, the warmer it becomes. Not heat, not pain, just presence. Like something on the other end has noticed your touch. The world around you doesn't stop. The swamp is still breathing. Insects are humming. Water shifts somewhere unseen. But for Poppy, everything narrows to that single point of contact. And the earring hums, just barely. A low vibration that she feels more in her bones than her ears. Poppy, you close your eyes for a moment, and for a moment, you're no longer sitting there. You remember hands, just like hers, smaller than, clumsier, tugging at this same piece of jewelry. A laugh, a voice telling her to stop fidgeting with it. And a promise made without knowing it was a promise. Without knowing, you whisper out his name. Not loudly. Sort of like a spell under your lips. You start to feel as the moss beneath your feet stirs a little. Do you say anything?
I'm sorry.
Roots shift. Slow and deliberate, as if the ground itself is leaning closer. The earring in your hand grows warmer still, pulsing now. Once, twice. Like a heartbeat trying to remember its rhythm.
Just come back to me.
You start to feel as the earring gives you this one sharp, clear pulse. It's not an answer, but it's not silence either. And for just a heartbeat, Poppy, you have the undeniable sense that something, someone, for a moment turned their head, listening. And then it's gone. You lose a day. Now, let's go to Clay and Orvek. Out here, as I will just...
Oh my god, Orvek caught another boot. Who keeps leaving these out here?
I would like the both of you to roll for your fishing today. This is the first day. Orvik actually catches something pretty good. Catches a couple of fish. They are edible. Nice, decent size.
What would you like me to roll?
What do you think would you roll? If I would
Fishing
finesse,
check.
probably.
Probably, I would
Instinct?
think either agility or instinct.
We'll do instinct.
Hey, 20 with
Hey.
hope.
And you just are able to beat out Orvek with not only more fish, but all of them are a bit bigger than his, and he's a bit annoyed by that.
Well. I'm sure if we were having a competition for boots, you would have kicked my ass.
Shut up. I'm actually gonna make camp out here. I don't feel comfortable sleeping in her little corpse cabin. Yeah, feel free to join me out here. I'm gonna make a fire, cook up some of my fish.
I think that's a good idea.
I
I
might as well leave
feel a
them
little
to their own
off-put by it.
devices.
Orvek, now that we've got a second, I want you to know that we're going to stop this guy.
Aye, we are. And so help me. If he tainted that axe, I'm gonna gut him. String him up for everyone to see. I'll let you get your information, but he will feel my wrath. I ask that of you. Let me deal the final blow. I want to be the one who puts him down.
I would have it no other way. I think you deserve at least that much. But you know as well as I do, there's a good chance that the axe he wields has spilled blood. And I'm sorry.
Let's talk about something else now. Do you have any more of that, what did you call it? A river bacco you offered me the other night?
Yeah, I've got plenty.
I think I'd take some tonight. They could go good with this fish here.
I think that's a great idea.
Whoa, Mama Moss, we're communing so much right over here.
You actually, like, fall into a deep, deep sleep, Poppy, and we will get to your deep, deep sleep soon. As Clay, is there anything you came up with that you want to ask the world? Any yes or no question in the world that you can possibly think of?
Yeah. My question is Poppy in danger? She's walking a strange path right now, and I am very unfamiliar about any of the directions it leads.
I will ask you to be a touch more specific. Like in danger from what?
Peer pressure.
Man, I had my question, but I don't know if it's the kind of question that I can expound upon. If Poppy finds her brother, will she be hurt?
There is no answer.
Sounds like a restless night of sleep for me.
As you're sitting there thinking about it, you feel it would be such a complicated thing. One emotion wouldn't be able to encapsulate it.
Well, I guess it's not my brother, so I'll just have to keep an eye on her.
That we know of.
Dun, dun, dun.
Is my brother actually my dad?
No, Bashy.
Dude. That was good.
Oh,
Do
man.
I look like I know what a bashy rashy is?
Poppy, would you be so kind as to shift ping us over to where you are?
Oh my gosh, yes, queen. Who am I?
Oh. You zoom in pretty heavy here.
Oh, you're in the walls.
Alrighty. Poppy, as you sort of sink into this unconsciousness, you fall into this dream. And in this dream, you're back in that room. That room your parents always took you to when it was time for improvement. Not as it was, but as it felt. The air too still, too clean. The stone walls that press close with expectation. Tools laid out, wash, aligned, waiting to be used again, humming faintly, eager in the way magic sometimes is when it believes it has a purpose. You turn and you see the table, but it's not you lying there. It's Briar. He looks so small here, younger. His chest rises and falls in shallow, careful breaths, like he's afraid that breathing too deeply might remind the world he's still alive. But there's a light beneath his skin, a soft glow at its core. His inner spark, fragile, brilliant, trusting. Poppy stands over her. You look down at your hands, they're already stained. She doesn't remember picking up that knife, only the weight of it. How natural it felt in her grip. How easy it would have been to finish what she started. She presses her palm to his chest. The light inside him flickers for a moment. And Briar's eyes open, not in fear, not in confusion. Why does it hurt? You hear him ask quietly. The question itself isn't an accusation. It's worse than that. It's honest. At this point, Poppy, your hands, they tremble. The magic responds instantly, sharpening and focusing, ready to tear his spark apart, piece by piece, the way you know how, the way you were taught. She could end it. She could erase that light within Briar. Maybe it'll protect him. And for one terrifying moment in the dream, she wants to. But then she sees it. Not the spark, but the way his spirit reaches out for her. The way it recognizes her, even now after everything she's done. And her breath catches. You whisper this, no, under your breath. As the magic recoils, confused and angry, you push your hands back like you've been burned. You say, I won't hurt you like that. You now hear yourself, a much, much younger version of yourself. Not you, never you. As your tools in your hand clatter to the floor and his glow steadies. And Briar exhales, long and shaky. And the room around you begins to crumble, not violently, but softly, like it's finally allowed to stop pretending. And as the dream fades, you lock eyes with Briar one last time. I knew you'd stop. Poppy, at this point, you wake with tears on your face and the echo of that light still burning behind your ribs. A reminder. As Mama Moss now lifts you up. Dear, are you okay? You've been out for so long.
No.
Did you hear something?
No.
Poppy, is there anything else you'd like to do on your downtime actions?
I'm going to pull out the doll. I guess I probably still have it in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use my prestidigitation to repair the stitches.
Sort of remove all of the stitch scars from it. Or do you mean like the stitches on the clothing? Because the stitches on the doll were made very specifically to sort of resemble the scars all along your body.
Just the scars.
Just the scars? Okay, so you make like the scars all along your body disappear from the stitches.
This is what it should have been. This is what we could have had. I could have been better. He could have been better. And we could have been happy. And I'm going to sit there with it.
Alrighty. You can go ahead if you want. Roll for your box if you'd like.
Let's pull out the magic box.
What are you doing, Clay, today? How's your Clay day looking? Hey?
Oh my god, Poppy, you gotta see this other catfish I caught.
Wow. Look at what I got out of a box.
Nice.
It's a thing. Death tea.
Man, I hope it's a fish.
A bolster potion. You gain a +1 to your next strength throw.
Hey, you could use that.
Yay. I'm taking emotional damage. Here, take this, Clay.
Oh.
Varric leaves. You can probably find him in the consumables tab.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, did you guys ever receive... I don't think you did. A specific bag.
Probably not.
No, I don't think you ever received... You do remember, Clay, Poppy does have that rune of cold that she copied from the inn so far long ago. Perhaps the two of you can spend the day sort of fashioning some sort of makeshift bag that you can use to bring along whatever fish you're not able to completely consume.
A bag of colding.
Yeah. Or you can try to
Bag of
salt
fish.
them and prepare them where they can be saved. It's up to you. You can smoke them.
I think that's a good idea. I do just have an empty bag on me.
So you can try it.
Oh, that's what we want. Some stinky fish bag.
Maybe Mama
Thank
Moss and
goodness.
Poppy together are able to create a bag of colding, so to speak.
Sure. I can... Because it was the bag of coin, but now it's empty.
Yeah, so it does have the... So it is specifically made so it can hold an infinite amount of coins. So you would have to be a little difficult, but it might be able to work.
Yeah, I'll pass the bag of coin off to them and suggest the idea
How you
if they
do
want to
so?
deal with that.
How you do so? Let's see how Clay tries to suggest as we go back into here. Let's go back into here.
I do not know how to force entry, Clay.
Well, Clay is in here. I've kept a Clay in here, luckily.
Oh, lovely.
Double
As
gigger.
you sort of see Poppy very depressed sitting on the ground here holding her doll, and Mama Moss is kind of like fiddling near her, sitting on some roots, sort of weaving some sort of moss fiber something together.
Oh my goodness, Poppy, you should have seen this fish. It was like this big. What's wrong?
Nothing. Cool. Fish. Love it.
Welcome back, Clay.
Mother? I had an idea. Clay's going to pull out the empty bag of coin and hand it to Moss Mother and ask, what do you think of this?
It's a bag with a very interesting enchantment. Could be useful.
Do you think the enchantment on it can be modified?
What do you think, Poppy? I think this might be a fun task for the two of us. It might help you get off your mind what's bothering you, dear. Why don't we try to do this for him?
Yeah, okay. Coins.
It is a bag of coin, but here's my idea. Orvek and I just got a fuck ton of fish. We got too much fish to eat. If you're hungry, we've got some more. But there's no way to keep all this fish fresh. So, do you think you could imprint that cold rune that we borrowed from the inn onto the bag? And then we'd have a cold bag of coins. But then, do you think you can make the bag hold other things besides coins? Then we would have a cold bag of whatever.
You know what? I do think we can do that. Let me get that wiener rune.
What was that, dear?
A bag of wiener. We can rebuild.
I'm very excited, Clay. Let me tell you, when we first met, I didn't like you.
Feelings mutual.
You rubbed me the wrong way.
You're
But
telling me.
you obviously mean a lot to Poppy. And I thank you for
It
this
means a lot to
task.
me.
Okay, now leave us. Please leave us.
Gladly.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And so this would be a little bit of a difficult task.
Bring the fish. We need to test it.
So first, go ahead and roll to apply the rune. You can roll at advantage because Mama Moss will be helping you for everything.
You know what?
Based, and I will use prowess.
If Orvek and I caught enough fish that we have some to spare, Clay probably would have brought some in for Mama Moss and for Poppy to eat.
Well, you haven't rolled yet to see what you caught today. Damn.
Oh no, I was talking about the leftovers from last night.
Oh, yeah, true.
Holy.
Yeah, you were able to easily imprint the rune onto the bag. Go ahead and roll to try to open up the enchantment of the coin bag. And as you're doing this, Mama Moss is taking the time to help you learn about the different arcane flux enchantments. And manipulating enchantments is something currently far beyond your level. So she is more doing it for you and sort of showing you the steps, the way to use flux as a sort of ink to rewrite what has already been written. Go ahead and roll.
Still at advantage?
Yep, still at advantage. She's trying real hard.
Yeah, daggone.
Nice. And you guys are, in fact, able to turn the bag of coining into a bag of holding. and you
Sweet.
get a bit more insight to the way flux is able to be manipulated into different items and different things. Your DC for manipulating your spells between flux and spark has gone down by 1.
Ooh, now it's only 50.
Yeah.
Depending on what you're doing, the DC constantly changes, but I'll have in my notes that you always get a +1 to write that down. You get a +1 to manipulating magic through your time and study with Mama Moss. That is a part of your character now.
Woo! Whee! Magical manipulation.
All right, Clay, if you will, because this will take practically the whole day for them to go through the training process and all of that good jibbity jazz. Go ahead and roll for your fishing expedition today. Orvek's fishing with a fervor. You kind of made him feel bad last time, so he's
When do we
gonna
not make
roll
Orvek
at
feel bad?
advantage.
Oh
And
my
Natural
gosh.
20.
he kills it today. He absolutely murders it today. And you feel pretty good. You get a good 4 or 5 fish. You found like your spot yesterday, so you get like into the groove. And the whole time you're sort of down here fishing, you see Orvek. He's kind of planted his happy little ass up here on the little dam, and he's fishing down below it. And you haven't been paying attention to him because anytime he does catch a fish, he kind of just slinks it over the side into like a bucket on the side here. And when you finally go over there to check it out, you see an assortment of different fish, as well as a eel and
That's for me.
a red scaled fish that catches your interest.
It's not often you see anything red in fresh water.
What are you talking about? Oh, I was in the zone. No, it's getting late, isn't it?
Clearly.
This is my second bucket. The other one's by the fire already.
Oh my. You you really put in the work today, buddy.
Orvek caught 10 different fish.
Holy shit.
So
It's between us, we've got 15 fish. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, we should start a stall.
and through your guys' inspection, you find a eel with this unique viscous liquid inside it that you might be able to take out of it. And the red scale fish, you notice that its scales are very sharp.
Delicious.
So we've got a viscous eel, SCOUS, and a red scale fish with sharp scales. We're going to call this a bag of colding.
It's just for fish. You can't put anything else in there.
Well, that's really kind of a bummer.
Maybe coins.
Coins and fish, nothing else.
Pennies.
I smell pennies. Okay. As Clay is taking stock of all the various fish that he and Orvek caught, he's going to explain, because I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure Orvek is like the closest thing that Clay has to a friend. Poppy excluded.
I was about to say, fuck Poppy, I guess.
Well,
What am I?
Pop
A viscous eel?
at this point, no. Nah, Poppy's a little bit better than a friend. Poppy's more like, Poppy is a client, but also I trust you with my life because I don't have a choice.
And that's the way I like it.
I know. But Orvek is probably the closest thing that Clay has to a friend right now. So he's going to attempt to explain the nature of that really weird dream that he had and how he, since he had that dream, has been afflicted with corruption and how it's been quiet for a while.
How in depth do you go into it? Do you tell them like all about how the corruption has affected you guys throughout it, or
I explained the story of how I got it. I Clay can only say uh Clay can only say everything that he has been affected by. I think there are a couple abilities that I have that I haven't even touched yet. But Clay wouldn't know about those abilities because he hasn't used them. So he would explain that on occasion, if he really focuses, he can feel heartbeats around him. And that sometimes whenever he's angry, he can harden his body on instinct.
well, it's kind of intense, Clay. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds kind of like you were infected with something.
I thought so too at first, but now I'm not so sure. It hasn't really proven much of a issue these past few days. But over time and through very stressful situations, it can begin to manifest itself in different ways. I can feel my nails getting sharper or my teeth growing longer. And it
Animalistic.
I thought so too. In stressful situations, it tends to make itself more prevalent. So, if at any time you start to notice me changing, that's what it is.
I'll be honest with you. You're making me worried. I myself have been witness to people dabbling in powers they didn't understand, and it suddenly ends well. So,
Well, on more than one occasion, this power has saved us, Poppy and I.
well, learn to control it. A weapon not controlled isn't worth the metal it was forged with.
What was that?
Oh, the crickets of the night.
Those crickets sound an awful lot like Snapchat.
And are you guys doing anything? Are you gonna try to harvest the eel or the scales or smoke a question?
He's saying to do that.
It sounds like, time permitting.
If not, I mean, you guys also have taken 2 long rests, so
Oh yeah, and Orvek, now that I'm thinking about it, is still,
yeah, he is chilling now.
yeah.
I'm just gonna assume that I did that.
Okay. We're all set back to 0 now. Yeah, I'm gonna harvest the eel and the sharp-scaled fish.
All right. The sharp scales, Orvek actually claims that for himself. He says they are really useful as plating different things. He might be able to make use of them for you, with you in the future, but he'll test them out, see what he can do.
We
Sure.
need to get this guy this forge.
You you get this.
Oh,
Shock eel ichor. A thin bluish fluid that tingles and numbs the skin. Throw it or apply it to a weapon. On a hit, the target is stunned or slowed briefly as their muscles begin to seize. Especially effective against armored enemies or creatures that rely on strength and physical attacks.
why did you pronounce it the Shovel Knight way?
What?
Icor.
And how would you pronounce it?
Iker.
Iker.
Sounds like Uranoki.
Can I have the eel? I'm hungry.
Like the rest of the eel? Yeah, sure, whatever. Go ham.
It's been a day since I've eaten.
I just brought you food.
Eel
at
is so
the
good.
End of this second night, Puppy, you hear Mama Moss. Ooh, where is it? Hold on. Sorry.
Huh?
Oh?
Speak up, Mama. About to drop some eaves.
So Mama Moss, at this point, you see as she stands up from the roots that she was sitting on. She goes over to you, Poppy. She takes you. Where is Mama Moss? There we go. She takes you by the hands, and you start to see as she is gripping that curled staff. It is coming. It is time. I can feel them entering the swamp, Poppy. Whatever the two of you have planned, make sure it's ready. Get clay. I will prepare the moss, and I will send you out there. I don't know what's wrong, but I have to warn you, the spirits are already angry. I don't know what the Grimbrand are doing in the forest, but it has awoken them. It's gonna be dangerous out there, Bobby. Are you gonna be okay?
I'm always okay. Look at me.
You weren't okay yesterday, Poppy. Look at me. You are capable of anything. You are limiting yourself with your fears. Surpass your own fear. I can no longer do that for you. I will forever be stuck here. Keep that totem. Sometimes maybe in the same way you are able to try to communicate with your brother, maybe I can communicate with you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. They're calling you the Moss Mother now, but I have a mother. You're always going to be my mama. And I give her a hug.
Thank you, puppy. I'm so happy I met you. And that's where we're going to end it today.
Sweet.
We could go.
Staring at the blank page before you.
We could have gone into the combat, but I have a feeling this next combat is going to take minimum 2 hours.
Yay!
So
I love combat, honestly.
So your guys' mission for this week: figure out what the hell your plan is.
We're cooked.
Yeah.
We're totally fucked.
Like your plan could just completely be just lay an ambush, wait for them to show up, and attack them when they're least expecting it. That's a plan.
Oh,
I
damn,
know.
it didn't say.
We find the Lunafluffs and stuff them with Umbra till they explode.
No, that's not what I wanted.
And we throw the fish at them.
At this point, you guys do not have much more time for preparing. Any preparing you could have done for this ambush would have been spent the past 2 days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I prepared. I've got a +1 to magic manipulation.
Yeah. That was a nice little boon.
And we've got fish.
Yeah, and Clay
How
got a
much
bag
fish
of
did we get?
colding. You got 15 the first day, and you consumed all of them the day before.
So, how much fish do we have?
You have 15. So, like, all the fish from the first day was what you guys used to eat the past 2 days, essentially.
Sweet.
And a sack.
Oh, it was a much shorter one than we typically do, but
Dense.
it happens. And sometimes, you got to avoid the bad stuff.
Indeed. I felt pretty good about that session.
Yeah. The first time Poppy had a butt ton of story and no one else did.
F you.
No, it's good.
I am the angsty character.
If
We're
you wanna be
learning
angsty, you
more
should start
and
acting
more
like it.
about Poppy and her connection to Briar.
Yeah, cry about it. Man, we've been level 3 for a long time.
Yeah. Well, isn't there only like 10 levels in Daggerheart?
I think there's like, actually, let me see.
I'm actually not
It's
sure.
like 9 to 13, yeah.
I thought there were 12, but there totally could be 10, and I'm just not remembering correctly.
12 could be correct. 10. 10 is the final level.
It is 10. Okay.
I mean,
Just
you
been-
could keep going. That's just what the game like has in terms of like gear and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we can do whatever we want.
That's kind of what we have been doing.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. When you were talking, when Mama Moss was talking about like hearing the sounds of the forest, was that just a coincidence that I also started hearing all of the background at the same time that she said that?
You probably clicked on your character.
I didn't. That was the thing. I was like, I had her selected the whole time and it just started going.
Oh, damn. Maybe.
I was like, oh, the sounds of the forest.
They're here.
It's happening. I was like, I didn't want to interrupt because I know that previously we've had different sounds. So I was like, that was crazy. I can feel the rain on my skin.
You met Mama Moss again.
Yay, closure.
And you heard what happened to her.
Yeah.
So
Yay, trauma.
this will be meta. This was the repercussions of not saving the elder Lunafluff. She died.
Yeah.
She went to go save
had
it
a
on her
feeling.
own after it had already been corrupted.
I mean, we did want to save the elder. We just
Shit happened.
didn't know where it was, and I think we were ejected too soon.
Well, you know, like 30 guys were trying to kill us.
Yeah, that too.
Put a damper on things.
But hey,
It's funny how being hunted for your life changes your plans.
now you have a spirit mommy. And now you know why no one has ever been able to find her. And all of that stuff.
Yeah. Are you familiar with the story of the Willow Maid?
Is that the one with like the juniper tree where she like cuts off her son's head and like makes her husband eat it?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. My bad.
She just can't leave. She can't leave the tree.
Word.
And then the guy comes and tries to take her and she dies. So, you done that.
Yeah, pretty much. It's very much what Mama Ma says. Her spirit is tied to this tomb, essentially. She is in a tomb.
Witches based. Dude, she's a Dark Souls boss now.
Yeah,
I mean, kind of.
she kind of is. I mean, look
I
at
was literally like, dude, this is just like that forest from Dark Souls 1.
like her entire, like the entire int roof thing. Is so fucking rad.
That's so cool.
Like, fuck. The moment I found this, I was like, Mama Ma's perfect.
You were like, especially like, don't look at the roof. And I'm like, okay, how would that possibly matter? Oh.
That's why it matters.
It's made of people. Which would only work if it was Ents.
There we go. New bag of colding.
Hooray!
I'm so fucking excited for this combat. I'll give you guys a small. No, I won't even do it. Never mind.
No,
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
I do
like,
have a
Don't want
lot
it.
of
Don't need it.
consumables.
I'll be like, here's
at the ready.
here's a teaser. I'll be like, nah, never mind. Yeah, you should pop some of those consumables before you go in. No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
I've got a couple of them as well.
I will say, I played some D&D last night, and it was a little
Cheater.
jarring, like how I know, right? But
No
like,
way,
the
me too.
strictness,
Cheater.
the strictness of the rules. Like someone, like a wolf, like attacked me, and I was like, "Oh, then I'm about to hit him back," and I was like, "I can't do that. We have to roll initiative now," and I rolled a nat 1, so I have to sit there for 3 minutes while this wolf is on top of me, and I just don't get to do anything. I'm like, wow.
Hey, Joe, can you remind me of what the Luna Fluff does again? The dust that I have.
You don't know what a Luna Fluff is?
You don't know super exactly. You know it helped you lower your corruption, and you used it on the Grimbrand, and it made him go poof and splatter.